Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with your video tip on a regular basis. I'm going to create material. I really want you to have the best life possible. And whether you're part of my practice or not, that doesn't matter. I just want to give good information out there, especially for health and wellness. Um, I think more now than ever in history, we need to have that good information so we can be as healthy as possible for ourselves, for our family and friends. And today I have a video called One of My Favorite Habits. And I have an email I'll send to my patients and things like that. So, one of my favorite habits is actually every day I try to write in my journal. And as I share this with you, honestly, I've been very consistent. There might be a few days here and there that I miss, maybe on a weekend or something, but I try to be very consistent. So, it's journaling, it's writing, and everything. So, why do I like doing this? And I've learned this from a lot of my mentors, a lot of people I study who I really respect, who are at certain levels of success or things like that. But I think it's critical, especially in the times we live in. Things are going so fast, and I see patients where it seems like the stress is high. There's a lot of people with anxiety, so we need tools to help us. We need ways to um, get by and just get better. And I wanted to share, good ideas with you, but I want to share you things I personally do that has really impacted me, and I really hope it helps you as well. And as always, I'm giving you this information. If you want to implement all of it, part of it, customize, or if you're like, I'm pretty good, that's all good. It's just good suggestions, good information so that you can have, again, the best life possible. So let's jump into it. So, why is it so amazing? I think when you get up in the morning and you just write even a few lines, a few thoughts, it gives you a chance to almost, I like to use that expression, like catch up, catch your breath. Because, like I said, life is so fast. And I can tell you as a chiropractor, one of the biggest things that affects the spine and the nervous system is high levels of stress. And stress might be something we're worried about in the past. It might be something in the future, something we're dealing with now. And maybe we're okay. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be uncertainty, it could be so many things. But there is a power to write things down, just getting things out of your system. So, what are ways we can actually use a journal? So, what you can do, what I try to do is you can write things you're grateful for, wins and challenges, things just you want to see what's best for you. Now, some people will write like a gratitude journal, things they're thankful for, and I try to start my day with that. Um, but any wins you've had, things that are going well, any challenges you have, and I just find by writing it out, it just feels like you look at it, you're getting it out of your system, you can analyze it, and it just feels different. And then it maybe something that feels overwhelming, you suddenly feel like, wait a minute, there is a way to approach this. I feel hopeful about this situation. So it just maybe the word I'm looking for, it's a reorientation of it. So use it for gratitude, inspiration. If you have goals, a lot of people I respect, they write their goals on a regular basis. It's a very powerful tool, but it's a way to get things off your mind. And one thing I'll already say too is if you find this too challenging, you may want to um, do this before you go to bed just to clear yourself up. It'll probably help you sleep deeper and better. But customize it with the way you want to. What kind of journal should you buy? Just something that inspires you. I've gone through some fancy ones. I've literally bought some that were just a few dollars, very affordable. I think it should be something beautiful, something you look forward to writing into. I would prefer a bigger journal because sometimes you can have a lot of thoughts. You don't want to feel confined. You may want to draw in it. And it's a great way also if something's just bothering you, just let it all out on paper. Just write it down. Another thing, and I've shared this technique with a lot of patients, is you should be journaling. My recommendation is this should be private. You don't need to share it with anyone, just all your thoughts or anything. Now, of course, if you're like, well, I actually enjoy sharing material, of course, that's up to you. But I think there's a power where you can just be real, write down your ideas, no judgment, get things out of your system. It's just a very, very powerful tool. And I can tell you the days where I don't spend enough time on it, or if I skip it, the day feels completely different. So make journaling a habit. You've probably heard this before. Maybe I'm not the first person to say this, but maybe, this is the year you should really start doing that. And maybe start with a few minutes and a few lines. and then you can grow. Sometimes people think, oh, I got to journal in the morning. It's going to take at least an hour of my time. Well, I mean, it could. If you do have the time, that's fantastic. But start with a few minutes, just write a few lines. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but there's something very powerful about getting those thoughts onto paper. And I can tell you some of the benefits are is that you will feel calmer, you'll feel more organized, and it might be even literally a to-do list of things you're going to do, but just to stop and write things down, I'm telling you, there's something very, very powerful in this. So uh, it's a tool I use. I really like doing it. I do my hardest to really try to do it all the time. So please look into this tool. I think you'll find it very helpful. Journal, start writing down your thoughts and ideas. I think there's actually something powerful with pen to paper, but if you choose, I guess you could probably type in your phone or you could type in a computer. But I think there's something different when you have pen to paper and you write it. It's more organic. I think it's more real. I think you can think different feelings are elicited. So I would recommend that. But I've always, do what works for you. So make this a daily habit. Start writing things down, your goals, your frustrations, whatever's going on in your life, things you're thankful for. If you're spiritual, whatever you want to write down, you can put down there as well. It's a very powerful tool. You will feel better if you do this. And if you feel inspired enough and it becomes a habit, please share this idea with family and friends. So God bless. I hope you have a great week, and I'll be here back with more information. God bless you.